I'm Brad Meltzer. Welcome to Storytime. This is it. It is our first ever guest star on Storytime. I can't believe I'm saying it. I'm just going to give you a look at who it is first. Take a look at her. Here she is.
Thanks, Brad. It's Storytime with Brad, but as you can see, I am not Brad.
Oh, that's right. We got her. That is Billie Jean King, the real one. She is here. She is reading Storytime with us. Thank you to her for doing it. We love that she's doing this. And here you go. Storytime with Billie Jean King.
I am going to read I Am Billie Jean King by Brad with Christopher. I am Billie Jean King. This is so cute. Oh my God. Fair play. It's such a simple idea. In sports and in life, it means you respect the rules and treat everyone equally. But sometimes people don't want to play fair, and other times they don't even want to let you play. But that never stopped me. I loved all sports: football, basketball, baseball. I was small and quick. Get her. You get her. She's too fast. That's not very ladylike. That's my mom there. Well, maybe she should take up sewing. That's what my mother said. No way. I don't think she's meant for sewing. You show 'em what's what, Billie Jean. When I was little, people called me a tomboy, which is a word I don't like. Girls can enjoy sports just as much as boys. Today, many dads encourage their daughters to play sports. But back when I was growing up, my dad was one of the first. Most important, he played equally with both me and my brother. Equal time, equal respect. Never underestimate your opponent. You understand? Got it. Never underestimate your opponent. Check. And here's my baby brother out down here. Our dad was a really good athlete. In college, he used to play against Jackie Robinson. I was so good at baseball, my dream was to be a professional player. But when I first went to my first real baseball game, I noticed something. What's wrong, Billie Jean? There are no girls on the team, only boys. It didn't seem fair. I'd have to find another sport. Fortunately, in 5th grade, a friend asked me a question that changed my life. Do you want to play tennis? What's tennis? A game where you run, jump, and hit a ball. Those are 3 of my favorite things. Sure, I'll try it. My first time on the court, I had no idea what I was doing. Back then, tennis was a game played mostly by wealthy people at fancy country clubs. That wasn't my family. My mother sewed my white shorts. My racket was borrowed. Did I miss a few shots? Sure. No one is instantly an expert. Being a great player takes hard work. A few weeks later, I heard about a coach named Clyde Walker who gave free coaching on the public courts. Often the right teacher can change your life. Anyone know the first lesson? Hit it hard. Swing through. Nope. Close the gate. Close the gate? So the balls don't roll away. Coach Clyde taught me how to hold a racket, and he made tennis fun. That first afternoon, I was hooked. I had found the sport I loved. When my mom came to pick me up, I said to her, I know what I want to do with my life. I'm going to be the #1 tennis player in the world. And my mom said, that's fine, dear. Now I just needed the right equipment. To save money for a tennis racket, I did odd jobs around the neighborhood, like taking out people's trash and weeding their gardens. Eventually, I saved $8.29 in a mason jar. That's almost $75 today. Enough for a racket in my favorite color, purple. As a city employee, Coach Clyde traveled to a different park every day. My mom drove me for hours to get his free coaching all across Long Beach, California. Wait, you're that girl from yesterday at the other park, aren't you? That's me. The only way to get good is to play every day. So what are we working on today? Mom didn't drive me because she thought I'd be rich. Back then, playing tennis didn't pay much money, especially if you were a woman. She drove me so I could do what I loved. Not everyone cheered me on. At one tournament, they wouldn't let me be in the group photo. They said I needed to wear a dress instead of shorts. They said that boys wear shorts and girls wear dresses. Everybody said, winners, winners. By the time I was 12 years old at the fancy LA Tennis Club, I noticed something else. Everyone wore white, and everyone was white. What's wrong, Billie Jean? Where's everybody else? I wanted things to change. Tennis shouldn't be a sport only for rich white people. It should be a sport everyone can enjoy. I need to change tennis and make it more equal. If I become the #1 player in the world, people will listen. Every day I worked with Coach Clyde. I also worked at home. My brother would practice pitching baseballs, and I'd make sure my tennisers didn't knock over any lamps. You see that shot? See that pitch? Their parents really let them practice indoors? At 15, I had to write an essay about my future. I predict that I will make it to Wimbledon by age 18, where I will lose to the #1 female player. What's Wimbledon? It's in London. It's the biggest tennis tournament in the world. At 16, I started being coached by Alice Marble, a former #1 tennis player who won 18 Grand Slam championships, which are the biggest events of all. There you go, Billie Jean. Swing all the way through. She convinced me I could win and made me realize how many strong women in sports had come before me. I was a part of something bigger than just myself. Soon, a new thing started happening. Billie Jean wins. Billie Jean wins. With Coach Alice, I went from number 19 in the country to number 4. Soon I achieved one of the greatest victories of my career. Congratulations, Billie Jean. You won the big one, the singles title at Wimbledon. There are so many tennis greats who came before me. Suzanne Langland, Maureen Conley, Althea Gibson, Alice Marble, Helen Wills Moody. Each of them taught me something. It's like they were there with me on one team. After winning Wimbledon a second time in singles, doubles, and mixed doubles, which is when men and women play together, I thought things would get better for women. They didn't. In 1968, the man who won Wimbledon got $4,800. I won for a third straight year and got $3,000 less. And it wasn't just me. Women were paid less than men in almost every job. That's how it is, lady. Fans buy tickets to see men, not women. I was the #1 player in the world, but I was being paid so little, I couldn't even get a credit card. It was time to take action. When tournaments didn't offer equal pay, we started protesting. I won't be playing in the Pacific Southwest Open. Instead, 8 other female tennis stars and I will be playing in our own women's tour. But if you do that, people won't come to our tournament. Well, then maybe you should pay women equally. They call us the Original 9. Thanks to our women's tour, tournament organizers quickly realized fans would pay just as much to see us play. Soon after, I was the first woman ever named Sports Illustrated Sports Person of the Year. But with every step forward, there's always someone who wanted to move things back. A girl tennis player? I bet I can beat her. His name was Bobby Riggs. At one point in time, he was the #1 tennis player in the world. Now he is 55 years old and a loud-mouthed bully. Bobby Riggs insisted women weren't as strong as men. To prove it, he challenged me to a match. When I refused, he challenged Margaret Court, who had recently become the #1 female player in the world. I'm going to play him, Billie Jean. They're paying me $10,000. What? First, that's not enough. Second, you need to win this match, Margaret. Everyone will be watching. They'll want to see if we're as strong as men. It's the match of the century, man versus woman. Get ready to see women lose. They played on Mother's Day. You had to win 2 out of 3 sets. Bobby beat Margaret easily. Bobby Riggs wins both sets, 6-2 and 6-1. I told you men were stronger, men are better. Now I want to play Billie Jean. I'll play her on clay, grass, wood, cement, marble, or roller skates. Bobby wins both sets, 6-2, 6-1. I heard the score in an airport. My reaction was instantaneous. I want to play him. It was called the Battle of the Sexes, the biggest tennis match the world had ever seen. I knew what was at stake. Bobby treated it like it'd be easy. You should train. Billie Jean is really good. Margaret was #1 and I beat her. Billie Jean will be easy too. She's just a girl. The match was set at the Astrodome, a massive stadium in Texas. Since it was a white roof, I knew it would be hard to see the tennis ball when it was up high in the lights. I also knew Bobby liked to hit them high, so for weeks I practiced hitting 150 overhead shots every single day. You sure you know what you're doing? Yep, get me another high one. Instead of playing best of 3, which was what women usually played, we decided to play best of 5. Bobby said women couldn't handle longer matches. I need to show people he's wrong. You sure you know what you're doing? Yep, hit me another one. The prize money was a record-setting $100,000, winner take all. Around this time, I also realized I was gay. Meaning gay means that if you're a girl, you love and have romantic feelings for other girls. And if you're a boy, you love and have romantic feelings for other boys. Eventually, Larry and I stopped being married, and I fell in love with a wonderful woman named Ilana. You can't choose who you fall in love with. Your heart will tell you. Billie Jean, it's time. If I lost the match, I knew it would erase everything I achieved in tennis. But I was ready to win. In fact, the night before, I called my brother and told him to place a bet. Take all the money you have and put it on me. On the big day, I went over my game plan and did the most important thing of all. I read through the hundreds of letters that had come that week from fans. Dear Ms. King, I'm tired of my brother saying that girls are weaker. Please beat that mean bully, Bobby Riggs. This wasn't just a tennis match. It was a fight to prove how strong women were. Little girls around the country were counting on me. At the beginning of the match, Bobby was wearing a jacket. He was slower than I thought he'd be. Point for Billie Jean. I didn't hold back. When I went up for a few points, he took off his jacket. It didn't help. Ugh. Of course he tried hitting them up high. I was ready. As the match went on, I didn't miss a single overhead shot, just like I practiced. Bobby wasn't talking or bragging anymore. He was scared and breathing heavily. He was just another bully, and every bully can be defeated. Billie Jean King wins. I crushed him in 3 straight sets, 6-4, 6-3, 6-3. He didn't win a single one. Billie Jean King wins. She won! Billie Jean King wins. The woman won. Billie Jean King wins. The women win. Billie Jean King wins. We won! For millions, it was the first time they'd seen a woman beat a man at anything. Riggs jumped over the net to congratulate me. The first words he said were, I underestimated you. He did. After my victory, I testified before Congress on the Education Equality Act, which would fund the goals of Title IX and make sure that girls' sports got the same amount of money as boys' sports. If you fund sports and girls find out it is fun and that they are accepted, if they are looked up to, this will change everything. Even after Larry and I stopped being married, we still stayed close. The two of us established World Team Tennis where men and women would play on the same team, together as equals. One of the best parts of World Team Tennis were these clinics, which we offered to kids, including this 8-year-old girl and her little sister. I'm Venus Williams. I'm Serena. Our dad saw you play on TV and decided his daughter should play tennis too. Nice to meet you, Venus and Serena. In my life, people expected me to dress like a girl, act like a girl, and hit like one. I did. I always hit the ball like a girl, which means harder and more powerful than anyone. All of us are powerful in our own ways. So how do you get to be your best self? By practicing, sweating, and giving everything you've got. And when you have nothing left, give more. Before the battle of the sexes, only 1 in 27 girls played in high school sport. By the end of the decade, 1 in 3 did. Today, the U.S. Tennis Association facility in New York is called the Billie Jean King National Tennis Center. The courts are open to the public, just like the ones she learned on. In 2009, President Obama made her the first female athlete to win the Presidential Medal of Freedom for being one of the first openly lesbian sports figures and for using sports to create social change. The best is still to come. I look forward to seeing a woman play baseball in the World Series at some point in my lifetime. Playing fair is the same in both sports and life. If everyone doesn't get the same chance, you'll never find out who's truly the best. Real victory doesn't come from points scored. It comes from how you treat others in the game. No one really wins until everyone gets to play. I am Billie Jean King. and I champion equality.
Come on, how was that? Billie Jean King reading I Am Billie Jean King to you. Who should we do next? Who should we bring next? I'm thinking Abraham Lincoln, Amelia Earhart. The sky's the limit as far as I'm concerned. Special, huge thanks, of course, to Billie Jean King. And the Billie Jean King Leadership Initiative is an amazing charity that we support. I hope you will support too. We love everything she stands for. You should follow her on Twitter and Instagram and everywhere else. She is one of my heroes, and I just want to say that as clearly as I can. I write these books about people that are amazing, and I want to give my own kids great lessons to grow up to. It is rare and amazing that you get to meet your heroes and they live up to it. And in every way, she lives up to it. She lives it every single day, walks the walk, doesn't just talk the talk. So thank you, Billie Jean, for everything you stand for. It means so much to so many of us. I will tell you, we usually do a Q&A at the end, and this is the Q&A. People always ask me, have you ever met anyone living, working on the books? And we obviously did I Am Jane Goodall. We loved working with her. We love working with Billie Jean King. When we were writing the book, she actually went through, I spent 2 hours on the phone with her, and we went through and she would help us correct, no, my sneakers were blue in this scene. That's why the sneakers are blue on the cover. She was like, on this match they were blue, and this match they were white. So she got into the very, very nitty-gritty details I love. At one point she said, you have to correct this part. And I said, wait, I got this part from your autobiography. And she said, yeah, but I was busy back then. I couldn't correct it back then. So I love that our children's book is now as accurate as even more than her own autobiography. That's how amazing she is, and that she stands for so many great things for so many kids. The Dodgers Foundation for the Los Angeles Dodgers is also an incredible charity that does great literacy work. So thank you to all of them for supporting us, for supporting kids. And I hope you will go out there and support everything she stands for. We all need to champion equality. That is what this book's about. There's always, as you know, the message on the back. And as you heard, I am Billie Jean King, and I champion equality.